Hey everybody, this is the Real Quaid here. I have a WIXOSS unboxing video, so I'll sort of spare you guys the details about why I like it so much, but I've sort of become infatuated with WIXOSS after I watched the anime, so I have a box here of, this is served Selector. This is actually the very first set that came out, so it's a little old. Also in the future I have another box here of infected Selector, which you can kind of see a little bit there, and then I also got all of the starter decks. I haven't decided which ones I'm going to open. It's pretty much going to be dependent on the cards I get in this box. But the main reason I'm doing this is just because there's not a lot of English WIXOSS stuff out there, so I wanted to sort of just start up and try to make some content of that. So we're going to do unboxings of these, probably an unboxing of one or two of the starters, and hopefully we'll get some actual how to plays and then some battle videos of that. So let's just get this started. I haven't even cut the tape of this yet, so okay, so we have, I think this is like a display of some kind. I don't know exactly how all of this is set up. Also, I'm going to preface this by saying I don't read Japanese, so I actually won't know what these cards will say when I'm pulling them out of the packs. I also, like I said, there's not a lot of English content, so I don't really know what cards in the meta are good, which ones are bad, that sort of thing. Most of the knowledge I have of it is sort of tangential and picking up the things that I can with the resources that I can, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to make some of these videos, just so that I can increase the knowledge base. I don't know what this thing is. If people in Japan have seen these, I imagine it has something to do with the box, that it would just stand up, but I don't know what that is. So if anybody knows what this is for, let me know, leave me a comment or something like that. You know what, I don't need to mess with this right now. This is what you're really here for. So, let's get started. If I could open these. So, I think there's 8 cards per pack. Let me see what you guys can see here. And then this is a point card of some kind. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to redeem that, but let's separate these. And these are all commons. Make it better so you guys can actually sort of see the piles as I'm stacking them. Okay. Got a parallel L-Rig common. So I'm gonna, now while I'm just doing this, I'll talk a little bit, actually it's the same card that I just got. Talk a little bit about the rarities of the cards as I understand them. So there's 20 packs in one of these boxes. Each pack has 7 cards in it, and in those 7 cards, you'll get one L-Rig common card, which is, well, I'll just keep opening this one so you guys, so these are the common cards that you'll get, and you can see there's a little C here in the corner, if this will focus. Come on. Now it's all bleached, you can't even see it. Well, there's a single dot in here that's yellow, and there's also a C, even though you can't see it, it's really blurry. So those are the common cards. Then there are rare cards, which again, there's actually 2 dots here that you still can't see. Maybe if I shield the light a little bit. Whatever, anyway. So there's rare cards. This is another common. And then there's L-Rig common cards. These will come 1 to a pack. There's 3 dots here. So it's basically you get 1 rare, 1 L-Rig common in each pack. There's also a chance in each pack to get excuse me, a parallel card, which is one of these. It's basically a common card. So you can see I actually already have this card even, but this is just a shiny version of it. So there's a chance to get parallel versions of those cards. There's also super rare cards, which I haven't gotten any yet. And there are also secret rare cards. And there's also LRIG rares. So the distribution, as far as I understand it, is... Here's a rare. There's another LRIG. Oh, it's a Hanayo. Basically, within a box of 20 packs of cards, 10 of the packs that you get will have no shinies in them. They're just going to be one rare, one LRIG common, and everything else is commons. 5 of those packs are going to have parallel cards, which are like these. 4 of them are going to have super rare cards, which, again, we haven't gotten any yet, but hopefully soon we'll have one that I can show you guys. And then one of those packs is going to have an LRIG rare card. So the LRIG rares are typically like the super powerful. Here's an LRIG common. This is another parallel common card. I'm trying to, this is a little, I know, the angle of it is weird just because my desk is really narrow, so I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. So yeah, basically in 20 packs, half of the packs are going to be normal, half of them are going to have something that's shiny, and then the thing that's shiny is either 5 of them will be parallel cards, 4 of them will be super rares, and 1 of them will be an LRIG rare. Now there's also another type of rarity card called a secret rare card. Another parallel card here. The secret rares are, I don't know the exact distribution. I believe it's one secret card. It's one secret card in every, I don't want to call it a crate, but it's essentially a crate. So a crate having 4 boxes. I believe it's 4 boxes to a crate, or whatever the actual terminology is. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But there's basically one, so it's essentially one secret rare card for every 4 boxes. And those are really cool because some of them, if you are familiar with the anime, some of the secret rare cards are actually signed by the voice actors who played those characters. So for instance, there's a Tama secret rare card that has a signature of the voice actress who played Tama in the anime, which I think is a super cool touch, especially for something like this that's like heavily based off of the anime. To have something like that as just a thing in your rarity, it adds a little bit of flavor to it that it's really cool, and also adds a lot of what's the word? Scarcity. So we got another parallel. We haven't gotten any secret rare or any super rares even. But I just thought it's a really cool touch. And I actually ordered these before I even knew that the secret rares were a thing. And then I heard about it. I'm like, that is so cool. Plus some of the artwork on them is just beautiful. It's not the actual signature. It's not like they actually take these cards and write on them. It's like a printed signature, at least as far as I could tell. Again, I don't have one. I haven't seen them in person, so I can't say for certain until I actually see one. But even the fact that they even went that far is just a cool idea. So I will say that the blue cards that actually have the English text on them, I'm starting to lean toward just because, hey, that's English. Plus, as a Magic the Gathering player, blue was my favorite color. So, and that's another one of the reasons why WIXOSS sort of appealed to me, is that it seems to have a strong base sort of with Magic the Gathering. I mean, there's 5 colors in Magic, there's 5 in WIXOSS. And from the cards, at least the play styles of the different colors, they seem to correspond somewhat with their Magic the Gathering counterparts. So green is very heavy for, like, we got another parallel here. Green is all about mana ramp and getting energy. Blue is all about hand manipulation. Black is all about pulling out of the graveyard, stuff like that. So a lot of the same principles that I've been used to in Magic just sort of get shifted over in WIXOSS, and it seems, I think this is a... Oh, here's an LRIG rare. This is a Midoriko. So you can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this with the way this focuses. Maybe if I shield the light a little bit. So this is the LRIG rare for this box. So I've got a, no, I'm going to let it refocus. So I got a level 4 Midoriko card, which is cool because I was thinking about Midoriko anyway. Again, she's not the blue that I was literally just talking about. But so yeah, in this Elrig Rare, I got another Elrig Common in the same pack. So it seems to be that the Elrig Common is actually it seems both the Elrig Common and the rare card will still show up within the pack, even if you get one of these special cards. Because like I said, this is the one per box. I'm not going to get any more Elrig Rares unless I get a secret rare card. If I would get like a secret rare Tama that's in here, then I would probably get a second one. Because the secret rares, from what I understand as well, take the place of one of the super rares, which I still have gotten any super rares. That is messed up. Rare, common. 2, 3, 4. So half of these packs, if my distribution knowledge that I have picked up is correct, half of those packs should have a super rare in them. So we'll see how that goes. And I have watched other unboxing videos, and every single one of them had 4 super rares in it. So I mean, it should line up just like that. Another Elrig Common, another Midorico. It's common. Oopsie, I almost dropped them all. Also, I don't know if this is true or not, but they might have changed the distribution in the first set. I don't know if that's true. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Alright, this is a rare. Yeah, again, I got a rare and an Elrig Common in this. So this is a super rare. This is a 5-cost white spell. I have no idea what it does. This might be Arc Aura, actually. Which, I don't know a whole lot about the cards, like I said, because I can't read Japanese. And even when I watch people play online, I don't really know what they're doing. I just sort of watch them move cards around. I have a general understanding, but as far as specifically what happens, I don't know. But if that is Arc Aura, from what I've read, Arc Aura is one of the most powerful cards that's out there, just because of the way you can pretty much swing past everything. So, man, it's going to be hard to decide. I was hoping with these distributions that I'd have something that I could pick up. And here come the super rares. Something that would be obvious that I could pick up, because this is a level 4 red Signy here. So right now I have a green Elrig rare, and my 2 super rares have been blue and white. So there haven't really been any color favored over the other ones. I mean, I probably could look at the Elrig Commons. There's a couple Midoricos there, and I know I picked up I think I picked up an Arts for her as well. Just the artwork on these cards is so great compared to... One of the things about Magic that I didn't like is that the Magic cards are sort of confined to the box that they're in. So, like, I mean, these cards also are confined to a certain extent as well, but you can see the stars, if I could talk, they're sort of confined to this box. The stars sort of pop out of it a little bit. They're not strictly confined. Even here, this one too is sort of exploding out of the card. But at least with, like, here's this Midorico is, like, sitting on top of the box itself, which is a cool touch. It's nice that it doesn't feel like all the cards are restricted like they are in Magic the Gathering. So I mean, that was one of the things that I really liked about the Pokemon trading card game, like later versions of that when they started getting those full art Pokemon cards, just some of those were so outstanding. I actually spent a decent amount of money specifically trying to get a full art Mew card that unfortunately didn't pan out. I did get a Darkrai though, so we got another Pure Look. Actually, I think that's the first Pure Look I have. And we have a level 3, this is another red, so this is a red spell. That's a super rare. I think all the super rares also, in addition to having their effect, they also have a life burst, I think, for the most part, from what I've seen. Which makes sense, because it's a really powerful card, and if it does get stuck in your life cloth, it's something that at least it can do something instead of just sort of being a bad draw. So I won't get into any of the how to play stuff in this video. This is strictly an unboxing video. In the future, I'll do a little how to play with whatever 2 decks I decide to go with based on, like I said, the distributions of the cards and so forth. So I got 2 left. So one of these should have a super rare in it. Ideally, it would have a secret rare, but I'm not going to hold my breath because historically I haven't been that lucky as far as opening cards is concerned. With the exception of my full art Darkrai, there's not a whole lot that I got. Yeah, and this is another super. There's a Hanayo, Elric Common, and we have a green. This is a spell, super rare card. We've got one left. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I would like to be able to spend these points on something, just because of the extreme limited availability of this in the States. I mean, I ordered these cards probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I actually just got them in today, and this is like the first thing I'm doing with them. So they're Elric Common, and these are all commons. So let me grab this real fast, just to get you guys a closer look. Oh. So this is my Elric rare that I got. So this box actually lived up almost, I believe, exactly to what it's supposed to. I have 5 parallel cards, which are commons that are just shiny. Oh, now you can see the rarity real good. I think it was just the way that the light was on it. So there's the common. I have an Elric rare here. Oopsie, I just knocked them all over. I'm just going to leave that. So the Elric rare, you can see the 5 dots, maybe. Oh, now it's dark because the camera's in the way. So that's the Midoriko, and then these are the 4 super rares. It's a little confusing because the super rares themselves are all gold. Like the text itself is gold, and all the bordering and the numbers are all gold. So it's hard to tell what color they are unless you know. So this little V is a red. This shield is a white. That's another red, and then this is a green. I mean, you can kind of tell from the outside, but it's not exactly a real easy thing to do. So this is the first box. I'm going to dig into this second box over here, but I'll probably upload this one first, and then that one will be coming in the future. So thanks for watching. Stick around. We'll have more WIXOSS videos in the future.